Footballers concerned about a policy allowing trans players to compete at a community level have blamed the AFL for putting women's safety at risk and trashing fairness. The critics include the player who established the Women's Masters League, as well as trans athletes. Senior reporter Caroline Marcus has the story.
Jill Chalmers spent many years creating a Masters League for women who'd missed out on playing footy when young because there'd been no options for them. Now she's fighting a new battle.
We're just calling on everyone to have the opportunity to feel safe and have a fair go.
The Melbourne teammates are speaking out about the AFL's gender diversity policy, formed after the league banned trans player Hannah Mounsey from playing AFLW in 2017. While elite and state competitions now require trans players to undergo testosterone and physical testing, at the community level, anyone who identifies as a woman can play. Safety risks dismissed as a myth.
We're actually even more vulnerable. We're older and we're softer bodies. We're not as conditioned.
Safety is always front of mind for Amanda Rita Dando. Her brother Al, a promising young footy player, spent 6 months in a coma, suffering permanent brain damage after copping a hit at 16.
Do these policies that the AFL have, are they putting me at more risk to injury?
Queensland Masters player Tracy Dipro says the policy is ruining the game.
When it's a contact sport such as AFL, rugby league, rugby union, you don't want to be contacted by a biological man. You know, it's just too dangerous.
Sky News has spoken to several concerned players, coaches and parents involved in women's AFL. Most won't go on camera for fear of being unfairly labelled. 2 trans athletes told Sky News they agree the policy is unfair, one accusing the AFL of compensating for its exclusionary elite policy. Women's Forum CEO Rachel Wong says her organisation has been contacted about players as young as 16 having to share changing rooms with men.
I hope that with these athletes having the courage to speak out, AFL and other sporting bodies who are currently allowing biological males to play in the game will actually listen to them and restore fairness and safety for female athletes.
An AFL spokesman said in community football the priority is on social inclusion, whilst in elite football there is an increased emphasis on competitive fairness. Caroline Marcus, Sky News.